I'm Jason Klamm, and this is the Comedy on Vinyl podcast. The year is 2017. The album is the Bob's Burgers music album. The artist, Lauren Bouchard, and many others. And my guest is Simon Chong. Thank you so much for being here.
No problem. Thank you very much for having me.
So you came all the way from England just to do my podcast. I'm so honored.
I did.
First of all, my God. But I'm an ass. So let's tell the quick story in case anybody doesn't know. So people, if you've heard the show, you know I'm a big fan of Bob's Burgers. We had Lauren Bouchard on a month or two ago, and that was super fun. At the time that I had arranged it, this insane thing happens on the internet. You cut together a mashup, which, by the way, doesn't even do it justice, of Archer and Bob's Burgers. You take it from here.
Okay, so the abridged version, because I've told this story many times now, is, I started back in January doing a little doodle on some paper, and it kind of looked like Archer in the style of Bob's Burgers, and it inspired me. I thought, okay, what if I go a little bit further with that? And I drew all the other characters of Archer in the style of Bob's Burgers. And then I thought, well, what if I animated a little intro in the style of Bob's Burgers, but it was all Archer references, so I did that. And then I went, what if I animated a whole episode? And then it ended up being a 4.5 minute disaster that took over my existence. And I released it on the 23rd of July. And on the 24th of July, Bob's Burgers offered me a job.
Yeah.
So here I am.
That's ridiculous.
I moved across the world.
That's insane to me. What did I say last time I had somebody English on the show last week? I think I was trying to say across the pond, but like a dick. I said across the water.
Across the pond.
Why I said across the... I think I was trying too hard to be English because he was in the room. This is... I'm making up for it now.
Yeah.
So, Ramesh Ranganathan, I apologize for trying to be way too English while you're in the fucking room.
No problem.
It's the worst. Now, Simon,
Yes.
I will be as American as I can be.
Please do. I need to learn this stuff.
Yeah, of course you do. Now, I will tell you, there's a lot of... Let's start here. Is there anybody on the wall you don't recognize? And that's fine if you don't. I have a few guesses.
Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm looking at each of that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that one.
You don't know the album? You don't know who either of them are?
Neither of them.
Are
Wait,
you
no, Mel
kidding?
Brooks.
Yes.
Oh my god, I didn't see the name Mel Brooks.
Okay. You scared the shit out of me for a second.
I was
That's fine.
looking at just
That's
the
fine.
pictures.
That's fine, yes.
Okay, hang on, wait.
Yes.
I don't know the Smothers Brothers.
Oh my god.
No.
Of course you wouldn't. I wouldn't expect you to. That was one I figured you had.
Okay.
But Steve Martin's easy. Weird Al,
Yes,
I assume.
Absolutely Weird
What
Al.
about Cheech and Chong?
Plagued by my surname, which is Chong.
Of course. I had a
definitely
feeling.
know who Cheech and Chong are.
Okay, George Carlin, I have to assume a little bit? No?
I don't actually know that name.
No. You don't know the name even?
No.
Holy shit. This is amazing. No, this is what we're here for. This is good.
Yes.
But I do love that Bob's Burgers is so... What was Bob's Burgers to you as you did it? Was it a show you've been watching from the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob's Burgers is legitimately one of my favorite TV shows in the whole world.
Yeah.
I feel... As soon as I first saw the first trailer of the show, I knew that it felt a little bit different. And when I watched through the first season, I could just tell it had a lot of heart that most other animated shows now don't. I feel at this point all they're trying to do is just shock you and be as offensive as they possibly can.
To be sure.
And that joke got stale a very long time ago. But with Bob's Burgers, the humour comes from the characters, and they actually all like each other, and the family care about each other, and there's that real connection between them all. That I just really fell for, and I've watched it ever since. And yeah, it's genuinely one of my favourite TV shows. So to be able to work on it is just an honour.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's so good. Like I said earlier, before we started recording, I could be very angry at you, but I won't be. Because A, I'm not an animator. B, this is amazing. I'm it's so excited to be able to see this kind of shit happen on the internet too. I mean, the tweet, was that literally his first reach out to you? Was the tweet?
Yeah, like I was standing in my living room, and I uploaded the thing, and because as it so happened, and I didn't know this and I didn't plan it, I uploaded that video during Comic-Con. So all the Archer team and the Bob's Burgers team were all together, and they were all watching it together. And
God!
I couldn't have planned it any better. But literally, yeah. His first tweet was like, "Oh, that's really impressive," or "No, I'm speechless," or something like that. And I was just like, "Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot to me." And then his next tweet literally was, "Do you want a job?" And I was like, "Wait, really?
Right.
That really?" And then his next tweet after that was, "Yes, really. Let's do this."
Yeah.
And and from there it's just been like a crazy roller coaster.
It's fucking great.
And I've been here. I've been at the company now for 3 weeks, and I've been in the country for 4 weeks. So I'm still adjusting, but
yeah,
I love it.
That's so good. I love that so much. I was so in preparation, I had to either listen to. I actually put the vinyl on for the first time.
Okay.
I'm a fucking hypocrite. I have this podcast and I put but I really wanted to give it. It does sound beautiful. I should let people know that for a colored vinyl thing, I don't always care because I don't want to ruin it. Whatever. Sounds beautiful. This is a beautiful package, and we'll go through the actual package of it. It's right, isn't it? It's just so nice. I was rewatching the show before you got here, starting from I had rewatched the pilot recently, so I popped in I think episode 2 of the first season. What had always struck me from rewatching the pilot a few times is how like kind of dark and mean Bob is in the first episode, and I kind of love it, and I think that sucked me in. But the funny thing is, the second episode, if I'm not mistaken, is the episode. I'm gonna have to check. I gotta make sure I was watching the second episode.
Is it the Taffy Butt one?
No, it's
cow?
it's the dinner theater one.
The dinner theater.
Yes. So this is what shocks me, and I didn't think to ask Lauren Bouchard when I had him on the show. Why is none of the music almost at all on this album? I want to know.
Oh, there's many. Like when you go through,
shocks me.
There's many. Like so a song that I used in my animation, which is where they do an advert for a Super Bowl commercial.
Yes.
Linda starts singing "Come Meet Our Family," but that's not on there either.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going to assume that they went through and just of all the episodes, I'm just like, okay, we've got to drop this one. We've got to drop this one. That's all I can assume.
I'm on crack. It was episode 5, season 1. Sorry
about
about that. Yes, episode 5. But it also, the crazy thing too is it's also the introduction, I think, pretty solidly of Linda just singing the shit out of nothing. Like,
yes.
And I love it so much. That's kind of when the show stuck for me, I think.
Yeah. Linda's gigantic personality comes through in that episode for sure. Even at the very beginning where Bob's like, I don't like you when you come back from dinner theatre because and she's like, what? You sing everything. So like from that on, I was like, yeah, I like Linda now.
Right? Yeah, she's the best. Oh my God. And like in leading up to Halloween recently, because I went as Linda for Halloween, my wife went as Bob.
What?
It was so much fun. But leading up, I was practicing because I don't do a costume unless I can do the voice usually.
Of course. Oh, well, now you got to do it, right?
So I had to. And the best part was at the Halloween party, someone was like, can you do the Thanksgiving song? I'm like, that's the one song I've been practicing. Thank you so much. It's perfect. So I got to do that. And I don't know why there hasn't been a show that's stuck with me and like sort of sunk in my heart as much as this show in a long time.
For sure.
Are there any? I hate to always just let's compare England to America, but are there any animated shows happening over there right now, and anything that I should be aware of? Anything that's stuck with you?
So there is a show called The Amazing World of Gumball. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I have not.
So The Amazing World of Gumball is a really impressive show, I think. It's on Cartoon Network, and it's totally billed as a kids show, but it's kind of like Adventure Time, and like adults can find a lot of humor in there,
sure,
if they want to. And it essentially is about these two kids called Darwin and Gumball. Gumball is a cat, Darwin is a fish. They're brothers somehow, and they live in this town. But the creator of it, basically, oh my God, what's his name? I think Ben Buckley, I think is his name. This is the story on the internet anyway.
Okay.
Obviously, I haven't confirmed this with him, but I'm assuming this is what the story is. He used to work as an advertiser and would have many, many characters across all different campaigns and stuff. And they're all different styles and they all looked really weird, but he had a bunch of them that he didn't use. And so when this show came about, he just took all those styles and characters and merged them together.
Holy crap.
So when you watch the TV show, the production values are through the roof. It's got 2D animation and 3D, claymation, stop motion. It's got, like, it is just phenomenal to watch, and it's crazy colourful and beautifully done as well, and it's very funny. And it's all the voices are American. There's a couple done in the UK, but the show primarily is made in London.
Awesome.
And you wouldn't know it from looking at it. Like you really would just assume it's another Cartoon Network show, but it's another one of those shows where I think it is just like a step above what a kids' TV show could be. And another one, which I've been forced to watch a lot very recently, mostly because in my old work, everyone there had kids at once, and also my nephew, who's not even a year old. Well, he's a year old now. A show called Hey Dougie, produced in the UK. Very, very simple vector style animation, but it's done beautifully and it's also very funny.
Yeah.
But that is for like very young kids, but also adults can watch it.
Right.
In there.
Well, I'm going to have to check out the other one.
Amazing World of Gumball because they have the most fun. I mean, I'm looking around here. I can already tell there are many references in that show that you'll completely enjoy.
Yeah.
They go deep on video game stuff. They go deep on all sorts of geek culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a whole episode where they're sucked into a game and the whole thing's done around Final Fantasy.
Really?
And also impersonating all the old style graphics.
Holy
and stuff
shit.
like that. They'll go and do a joke that goes on way too long where they're
Mhm.
going through the process of animation where they realize that you need money to make everything, and then they start losing money and the quality of animation drops
my
down to
God.
post-it notes, just like in the camera moving between them. Like it is just amazing.
Oh my God, I love that so much.
Check it out.
That's so good. I going back because whenever you have to be the first animator I've had on the show. Now I'm gonna other than Lauren Bouchard, but I'm saying like he's not strictly an animator. As he said, he's a sound editor. That's his thing, which is what makes me love him even more. But like going back, I thought I was gonna be an animator when I was a kid.
Okay.
And memorize the Disney encyclopedia, the Disney character encyclopedia. So that was my fucking thing. That was my absolute jam. I'm curious, like growing up, what the first stuff you learned about was when you knew you were gonna be an animator.
So I've always been drawing. Like from the second I could hold a pencil, always been drawing. And my mum will tell you that drove her insane, but like I didn't stop. And I'm so glad that to her testament, she never once told me that I couldn't do this job, because some people might be like, get a real job, sort of thing. But
of course,
she never did that. And so yeah, I was always drawing, and I didn't know what I wanted to be. I think when I was a kid, I was like, I just want to be a cartoonist. Like I have no idea what that is, sort of thing, but I want to be a cartoonist. And then I know the moment that I decided I wanted to be an animator is when I saw Toy Story in the cinema for the first time. And I walked out of Toy Story, and I was just like, I don't know what this feeling is, but I know that's what I want to do. I want to make that. I want to do that. And ever since then, my whole academic learning has been animation focused.
Yeah.
So when school was finished, obviously the education system in the UK is a bit different from here, but as soon as I finished school, I went to college and did animation and illustration, and I went to university and studied computer animation, and I moved to London to do animation. That's always what I've wanted to do.
That's awesome. I love that so much. I like the idea, by the way, of the what's the name of the Gumball show again? Give me
The
one more.
Amazing World of Gumball.
Thank you. You would think I'd remember it.
It's a crazy title.
I love the idea though of having, I've got tons of notebooks sitting around here. The idea of like that I could grab all my notebooks and just make a fucking show out of everything I've ever thought of,
Yeah, I can't confirm that is the actual story, but if you look online, because I tried to find out why the show looked like it did, that's all I could find. And if that is true, which I hope it is, that's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, the way this show goes, once I'm interested in somebody, I just ask them on the podcast, and then I find out the truth for myself. I try to anyway.
Yeah.
Where's my? Oh man, my Buzz Lightyear's buried back there somewhere. When you talked about Toy Story,
Yeah.
that thing is the best. That thing is the best. And like, I think I'd already stopped wanting to be an animator, but then that's one of those things where maybe I want to. Maybe I want to get. It's because it kind of reinvigorated Disney for me, reinvigorated animation for me, I think.
Completely. It was something like, it was the first fully 3D animated film. It was like nothing I'd ever seen.
Right.
It really inspired me. And it still does.
Yeah.
Like Toy Story 3 now, no, Toy Story 4 is coming out, and I really hope that's good.
I
mean, it
know.
will be, but I'm sure, I'm just a little worried.
Yeah.
Because 3 was so perfect. But all the Toy Story films are just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And will stand up forever. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I agree. So, what kind of work were you doing that led you? Okay, so how long again did the Bob's Burgers thing take, and what were you doing that led you up to it? Like, what kind of actual what were the nuts and bolts of what you were actually doing?
So when I was living in London, when I first moved there, I was fresh out of university, and I thought I was going to, I'd learn all this stuff, and I was like, I'm going to be amazing at this. But as it turned out, my university taught me everything wrong.
Oh, shit.
The software that they taught us was completely defunct, and no one used it anymore. When I was applying for jobs everywhere, I was like, oh no, I can't do this. But I was lucky enough to get a job as an animator in-house at a company who had their own software. So I just learned that, and it was terrible software. But I learned it, and then 3 years after I was working there, my then boss decided, we were like, should we set up our own little company? So we did.
All right.
And we started a company called Headspin Media, and that ran for 6 years. And during that time, I learned everything that I know now about animation, really. I'd never heard of the program After Effects in university, and that was what I used every single day, and that's industry standard. And from there on, I just was continuously learning. So I had my work at Headspin, which was mostly advertising content, and on the side I was doing loads of little projects to keep myself learning new tricks and techniques, mostly by imitating people's styles.
Yeah.
Because I feel like what is the phrase? I can never get it right. Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's the best. It's always been the best way to learn for me. I mean,
yeah.
everybody who comes on here and who talks about being a stand-up even, it's like, oh, I was just stealing jokes, or like I was doing an imitation of somebody's highly offensive act when I was a kid and learning, so that's absolutely what happened.
So that's what I started doing in my spare time. So the first one that I did was a mashup between the Book of Mormon and South Park.
Awesome.
Have you seen the Book of Mormon?
I have not.
You have not?
No. But I know of it, and I know the music, most of it. So
of course, the people who wrote Book of Mormon are the guys who made South Park. So I thought that was a nice mix. And the opening song of Book of Mormon, it's the least spoilery song of the show. It's just called Hello, and it's the Mormons going around ringing doorbells or learning how to speak to people anyway when they open the door. And I was driving home to Wales one time, and I just thought, oh, what if they go to South Park? Sometimes I just hear a song and I get this urge to animate something to it. And that was one of the songs. And so I did that in a week, this piece. It was very quick. And I threw it online, and then that went crazy viral, which was really cool. I didn't get a job offer for that one, though.
Right.
I'm 99% sure Matt Parker and Trey Stone saw it.
Really?
Wait, is that right? Trey Parker and Matt Stone? Matt Stone, Trey Parker?
I do the same thing every time. Maybe that's why you didn't get a job offer.
Maybe that's why I didn't get a job. Well, meh. But yeah, I did that. And then my company, Has Been Media, merged with another friend's company called Explosive Alan. And they were a video production company. We were an animation agency. We merged together because it made sense, and we always worked together anyway. And then it was during that time, still doing advertising, but this time it was now mostly for Sony and PlayStation and doing their game advertising. I started doing the Bob's Burgers animation because I thought to myself, well, what is a good way for me to convey that our company can do TV quality animation?
Sure.
So I looked at Bob's Burgers and thought, when I was started doodling all this Archer stuff, I was like, well, I'll do this animation and then just use it for myself to put online to showcase my talents, but also say to people, hey, look, I can make this quality of animation for you in however style you want. I never did it to get a job.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
But that's how it turned out.
Well, it's also perfect that you did it. The animation's wonderful and great, and the drawings, the renderings are pitch perfect. The other thing, though, is that there's so much. I cannot imagine the level of audio editing that you had to do to make that work.
Oh my god!
And that is what is so perfect to me. I have to imagine Lauren Bouchard at least figured is like, this guy's got the same shit.
It took so long. That was the hardest bit. I had a rough idea.
Yeah.
I had a rough idea of what wanted to happen in the animation. I knew I could picture some lines from the show.
Yeah.
That I knew would work well as a conversation on both shows.
Right.
But to find, like little incidental bits where people are just saying random things to each other, there is a website, I believe it's called ssscripts.com, and someone on that website literally just types out the script of every episode.
Wow.
Thankfully, Archer and Bob's Burgers were two shows they'd written the scripts out for.
Holy crap.
But
they
don't write who says what line, which is stupid. So I had to go through this trawl, and there's no search function. I had to open every episode and use a Google find function to find a word that I was looking for, find that, hope that it was in the episode, find that point in the episode, hope it's the right character saying it, and then also hope that there's no audio laid underneath it,
right?
Because like music, because I can't get rid of that.
Right, yeah.
So there were many times I couldn't use a line that I wanted to, but I've forced it together. And there's one point, and no one spotted this actually. I voiced Tina at one point.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's so good. What's? Can you say what the word is of the line?
I can't. Yeah, it's the bit where it's when Tina takes Lana to the back kitchen, and then I knew I wanted that line from Tina where she's like saying, she's talking to Lana about how she wants. I know, was it what do boys do in showers after they do sports sort of thing? But I didn't realize until I was animating it, Tina is saying that line to a boy. So she's like, what do you do in showers after you do sports?
Oh,
but of course she's saying that line to Lana, who's a girl, so it wouldn't make sense. So I had to go in and change it so that she's saying, like, instead of what do they do in the showers after they do sports? But
holy crap!
In the episode, in that episode, it's me doing it.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
well done. I did not catch that at all.
See, when I hear it, when I listen to
that's all you're gonna hear.
All I hear is me,
of course.
But no one's picked up on it.
That's so good. Holy shit! That's impressive. All of this is impressive. That's good, guy. So how long did sorry, this is gonna get real nerdy because this is my favorite shit is audio editing.
Yeah.
So how long did that part of it take you?
A long time. when I found it, all the bits that I wanted, I was literally animating it line by line. I didn't like start at the end, and then like do random bits.
Yeah.
I started at the first shot, and every bit of it was animated in sequence.
Oh my god!
Because
Okay.
I had to put it together like it was a conversation. I knew where I wanted the conversation to go. I just had to find the right lines to do that.
Okay, sure.
So yeah, I was like literally just finding the audio, hoping it was. I had to clean some audio bits up because there's some bits I couldn't get rid of. There's a point where Linda comes through the shop door at the beginning. That the noise of the door was embedded in the audio, but the line I couldn't find anywhere else. So there's like a bit where Linda like randomly walks through the door at the beginning because I just couldn't get rid of that audio.
Yeah.
But the audio side of it, probably about 3 months. Yeah.
Woof.
But this is all doing it outside of work hours
Sure.
as well, in the evenings.
Yeah.
Like the last 4 weeks of me doing it, I was working on it solidly every night outside of it. Because in my head, I was like, Simon, you've been doing this for 7 months. You need to stop. You need to finish this.
Of course. Yeah.
Because it was literally as well all I would talk about to my friends. I'd be like, guys, I can't go out tonight. I really need to finish this animation. And they're like, but it's not for anything. Yeah, it is. It is for something. Yeah.
Did I read correctly? Maybe you tweeted this that the can of peas at some point does make a voice.
No, the voice
No, it
he doesn't know. He's just a reference.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying.
Because I was doing the voice, obviously it takes John Benjamin doing both Archer and Bob. I wanted to incorporate his other work as well. So the can of vegetables is on
there.
the shelf.
That makes sense.
And then also Coach McGurk from Home
yes,
Movies
I did
is
see
also
that.
walking.
It's fucking
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
It's so good. Does your knowledge of his work go back to Home Movies too? Then, like,
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Really?
Like, I've been a fan of and Lauren's work really since forever.
That's awesome.
The only one I didn't know because we just didn't get it in the UK really was Dr. Katz.
Oh, okay.
So I've not seen much of that one. But we had Home Movies, and that was a show as well. I remember thinking at the time, I was like, that's really fun. I can do that.
Yeah,
I can draw that.
I remember thinking that and then realizing I couldn't. So good on you for actually moving forward with it.
Yeah.
Oh god, I love that show so much. That show meant a ton to me, and I just love that this. I don't think I even knew at first that the same guy had made Home Movies that made this show. I just was like, oh, this is like the hum of life to me. Like I could have this on in the background, but I'd also rather just sit and watch it. But I could watch a lot of it at once.
Yeah.
Is there anything about? I mean, does it have any personal resonance with you in terms of like home life or like people you know? I'm curious.
Home Movies or Bob's?
Bob's Burgers. Sorry.
Bob's Burgers. No, I don't know that it does, but it just makes me feel really happy. It just puts me in a really happy place. Like whenever I was at home in London, at the point anyway where there were 7 seasons and so many episodes, like literally every night I'd come home and cook dinner and just put an episode on, and it just became a real comfort thing to watch. And yeah, it just makes me feel really great. I don't think there's anyone in there that I would say is like my family or anything like that, but it just really makes me feel good.
Is there one you relate to most on the show?
Tina.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's Tina, like awkward teenage years to the max. But also because I'm gay as well, so like the whole boys and thing is just like, oh god, they really did nail her so well.
Yeah, right.
Like I couldn't identify with anyone else more really. I'd like to think maybe it was Linda. Because of how like over the top and extra she is,
sure.
But it's probably Tina.
Yeah, Tina's. Well, Tina's the fucking best.
And she is. Every word that comes out of her mouth is just gold, absolute gold, and the delivery and everything. And the guy who plays her, Dan Mintz, that's just his voice.
I know.
It's so. Oh, I love it.
I was walking down the street one day in North Hollywood, and I know his wife, and I met her, and I was so uncomfortable because I knew that was his voice, but I didn't want to be weird about it. I also didn't want to like be too vociferous to make him uncomfortable. But it was very amazing to hear it in real life. I'll say that. Like that's phenomenal. Have you met who from the show have you met so far?
So I've not met the cast in person, but I've been in the same room as Dan Mintz and Kristen Schaal.
Yeah.
But from the actual show itself, I mean, I've met Lauren, of course, and a bunch of the crew. But like name-wise, of actors, just Dan Mintz and Kristen Schaal.
Yeah.
But it was amazing.
It's got to be weird to also again to have that character that you love that much, and then I mean I don't know, maybe it's fine, maybe it's easy for you to separate. But if Tina were particularly the one that I identified with most, I think Dan Mintz I'd be even more uncomfortable in the room because I wouldn't want to make him uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, it's probably all in your head, isn't it?
Yeah, of
it's probably
course it
completely
is.
all in your
Of
head.
course
And he's
it
probably
is.
just super cool about the whole thing.
Yeah.
But like in your head, you'll sit there and be like, "Oh my god, don't be weird, Simon. Don't be weird." Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've had my heroes on this show, so I don't know why I would think that, but I still have that feeling before every time.
Yeah.
The weirdest one was by phone. Was the only other Chong I've ever had on the show, which was Tommy Chong.
Yeah.
And that was one of those that was really uncomfortable, only because I didn't want to fuck up. And then halfway through the podcast, you can hear him lose his keys, and it's one of the funniest things that I've ever.
Really?
And that will really make you be like, all right, this guy's fine. What do I have to worry about? He's just a dude.
Yeah,
Just
that's
like-
good. Because that's good that you've had great experiences. I've never met one of my heroes either who's turned out to be a dick. So that's nice.
Everybody says don't, and maybe
Don't meet
that's
your
good
heroes.
advice, but I like to just try. I'm okay dismissing somebody if they suck.
Right?
Like, then it's okay. Like, that's fine if you're an asshole. I probably still enjoy your work as long as you didn't try and knife me or something. You know,
Right.
I'm okay with it.
That's okay.
If Mel Brooks were a dick to me, which I have been in the room with him, so he wasn't a dick to me then, but if he were a dick to me, I'd be like, okay, that's fine. I still love his stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Aside from if they are a dick, you can
Yeah.
take away that you still probably love the thing that they made, right?
Yeah,
I hope.
I think so. Do you have a favorite song off of this? All right, let's talk about it. It's a 3-disc album.
It is.
It's massive and beautiful. I mean, I got the CD first, and it was fine and wonderful and great to listen to. But then you get this giant thing with beautiful gatefold art. I don't know who does their background art. I don't know if it's the same set of people or not. I didn't look on the inside to see credits. But.
So I don't know. And there's a bunch of people on there in the studio who does this stuff, but I don't know exactly who drew the drawings on the album cover. But I believe the music is all from the first 6 seasons.
Yes, right.
So that's a lot to trawl through, episodes wise. But you're going to ask my favorite song. Was that what you were going to ask?
Yeah.
So there's 3 that I cannot choose between.
Good. Okay.
So one is the Die Hard musical, Working Girl. That whole episode is just ridiculous and so good, and all the music in it is just fantastic.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm a big Die Hard fan. I've seen Working Girl, but just seeing the way that they brought them together and they have like the combined musical at the end of that episode is just hilarious.
Yeah.
Another one that I really enjoy is Electric Love with Thomas Edison and Topsy the Elephant, and also just the whole situation around the whole thing.
Yes.
It's fantastic. And then what was my other favorite one? I wrote these down. My other favorite one was.
You actually took notes. I never
did.
take notes. I'm the worst.
Oh, Bad Stuff Happens in the
I
Bathroom.
was going to say, because that is my favorite as well.
That one, when
Yeah.
when they first did that one, and then also the credits version of it has everyone singing it, and it just gets so epic. That's what I love about that show so much. All the songs are just great. They're all really well written. The lyrics are all really well thought out. And sometimes they're just the most incidental, silly little thing that's going on in the background. But when you listen to it in isolation, it's like, oh, this is actually a really fun song.
I love listening because you get to hear a little bit of an expanded version sometimes of the credits version. I also love, and this is something I didn't get to bring up when I spoke with him on the podcast, but I love how homemade some of them feel because they're all singing their best. But H. John Benjamin's not a singer. But it's okay. Because it's beautiful. Like, Bad Stuff Happens in the Bathroom is beautiful. I don't think any of them, except for John Roberts is the only one I accept is probably a beautiful singer on his own.
Yes, he is.
But then the rest of them, all fine. They're all carrying a tune, even if they're being pitch shifted, whatever. I don't care. It all sounds like these humans are singing from their souls. And that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, completely. It doesn't feel like it's completely overproduced.
Right,
and
yeah.
Like the heart comes through. And that's why I think the show is as successful as it is.
It's got the same kind of in that term, like in that way. It's similar to the way home movies presented art too. Like it's just like these people are doing art from their gut, and it's like in such a non-ironic, so very sincere way. I think that Lauren Bouchard, who I think is a brilliant artist, who's proved himself to be a brilliant artist, especially in ways that I love. Like if you can edit audio, you will be at the top of my list forever. Like the two of you are going to remain in that list. Well done to the both of you. But like it's the fact that he can do that, but also make like this beauty out of this kind of. These characters who are kind of amateurish, you know? And again, I don't mean that in an insulting way. It's clearly like it's all heartfelt.
Yes, completely.
You know, it's hard to do that, I think.
It is very hard to do that.
Hard to not be a cynic sometimes.
It really is. It really is. Maybe because Bob is such a cynic. Maybe that's why
Sure.
it's it resonates so well.
Yeah, no, that's probably true. I forget that he is, especially when my favorite thing on the show is when he talks to the food or anything.
Oh my
like
god,
that.
it's so funny. It's so out of character, but then you just love it when he does it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Again, it's one of those things that shows the true heart of one of these characters. I'm trying to think because I don't know who that's not true. It's probably Louise that I relate to. No, it's Jean. It's Jean because I was like the nerdy little loud kid who couldn't shut the hell up.
Yeah.
But I also had like the asshole tendencies that Louise sometimes had, which just tortures your siblings.
Yes.
But I think Teddy's the one I love the most.
Teddy's fantastic.
He's just heartbreaking and adorable.
His voice actor, Larry Murphy Jr., he is... The way he delivers all of Teddy's lines are so perfect.
Yeah.
Because it's just like this aloofness that... It just comes across so well. Like he's just saying words, but he's not thinking about them before he's saying them. And more often than not, they're just ridiculous.
Bobby.
Yeah.
I love that so much, just over and over and over again.
Just like this most recent episode that aired, the Thanksgiving one.
Oh my god,
it's all about Teddy.
Damn it, they topped their best Thanksgiving episodes.
Yeah, but there's the whole bit where they're going around initially, and Teddy, Bob's helping him cook, and he's asking him to pick up, like, "Oh, can you get me the spatula?" Or something. I can't remember what he asks him to grab, but he's asking him to get something, and he just keeps picking up the same thing over and over. He's like, "Is it this? No, it's not that. Is it? No, it's not." Like, he's just so lovably dumb. Yeah, he's a fantastic character.
I also like when he sings because again, it's one of those things where I get the impression maybe Larry Murphy can sing, but as Teddy, he's not allowed to really, especially in this. Okay, this has always struck me, and I love it. Nobody ever talks about it in the song "Christmas Magic." He's not singing Christmas Magic. He's saying riff. He's not even singing. He doesn't know what she's singing. I think he's that dumb.
Oh,
I love it so much. It's so cute.
Yeah, he's a brilliant voice actor, and every bit of Teddy's personality comes across so well with him.
The crazy thing now is that, so after I did Lauren Bouchard's interview, about 2 days after, no, it might have been the day after. That's when they said, "Oh yeah, Bob's Burgers movie is happening," and I'm like, "Well, son of a bitch, we would have had plenty to talk about."
Yeah,
I can't wait. Can you say if you're? Are you going to work on it? Or can you talk about it?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about the film at all.
All right.
Other than I'm with you there. I'm like, yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because it was announced before I'd moved over. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, well, that's cool.
Yeah. That's shocking.
And it comes out like the proposed date that they've announced it as. Is a month before my visa here expires, so it'll be, if I do get to work on it, then great, but if I don't, then it's just a nice it'll tie it up all nicely. I mean, I'm hoping to stay after my visa, of
course,
and just get a green card and all that stuff. But if it doesn't work out that way, I'll go home just as the film comes out, and that'd be really nice.
It would be.
Get to see it through to the end if I get to work on it.
Sure, of course. That's amazing.
No idea.
But
yeah.
Still, that's perfect timing. I just can't wait. And I mean, obviously it's going to be a musical, but it was nice to hear officially that it will be a musical.
Along with the Christmas episode that's coming up.
I'm
allowed to say that because I know that is they announced at Comic-Con that the Christmas episode was a musical.
Okay, good. I cannot wait. It's gonna be. Is that one gonna be? Never mind. Whatever. I'm not gonna ask any questions. I'm not sure about. I'm not getting you in trouble. We already have to do plenty of editing to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah. I know. I'm terrible. I don't know what I'm saying at all.
So have you? I'm assuming you've listened to. I've probably heard this entire album now 12 times.
I listen to it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You? I mean, is it something that you do just casually that you'll just listen to? Even I mean, you've only been on the show for a short period, so it's probably still nice and fresh for you. But
super fresh.
Yeah. But is it still nice and? Is it fun to listen to and know that you work on the show?
I listen to it whilst I'm working. Like
yeah?
I've listened to it probably twice through whilst I've been working there. I listen to a lot of nonsense when I'm animating, but it's mostly fun, silly stuff to keep myself all,
of course,
ready to go. And I have listened to this a lot, and even before. I mean, this came out only this year.
Yeah.
So just being having the ability to have this on my phone now and listen to it whenever I want is just great. And yeah, I was listening to it all the time.
That's so nice. I wanted to break it out at that Halloween party I was at, but I didn't get the. Like I said, they asked me to sing it, so I was okay.
My leaving party was Bob's Burgers themed, and I
Yeah?
put most of that on.
Did you?
Yeah, like screamed Electric Love as loud as I could. I was dressed as Gene, and I had like a little keyboard and everything.
Oh my god, that's phenomenal.
It was really good. It was a good party.
That is amazing. So let's skip back a little bit. Your answer could be none. Did you have any comedy albums in the house growing up? Did you listen to anything?
So none of them were on vinyl. My mum got rid of all of her vinyl when we moved to Wales when I was very little, and so she just had CDs.
Okay.
But she would only have stuff like Bonnie Tyler or Celine Dion and stuff like that. So she's not much into comedy or stuff like that. So I found my own way through comedy really, and it mostly was to either musical theatre or just American TV. And one that I would always go back to over and over was the South Park movie, because obviously that film is for adults, but they got me right. I was 12 or 13, I think, when that film came out, and that was ripe age for like, this is so naughty.
Oh, of course.
So I listened to that a lot. But then just from there on, it's a lot of musical theatre. A lot of what I enjoy animating, like I said earlier, if I hear a song and I want to animate something to it, that all stems from just watching and listening to a lot of musical theatre and imagining how things play out in my head. And as an animator, I think you do that with a lot of things anyway. You'd sort of, if you're just listening to audio, you're probably subconsciously picturing how things look and how something might play out. But yeah, definitely South Park. Definitely Avenue Q. That was a huge one that I listened to a lot. That also hit me at the right time because when that came out. Have you seen Avenue Q?
I've only heard it, never seen it.
One of the key points of it is that the main character is 22 turning 23, and I was 22 turning 23 at the time. And now there's a character in it also who's 32 turning 33, and I'm 32 turning 33. So it's like been with me this whole 10-year period. But yeah, I skipped a lot of British stuff somehow. I was so obsessed with American TV and wanting to work on American animated shows that I just didn't pay much stock to, like, because I can see you've got Monty Python and stuff up there, and I like Monty Python, but I wouldn't listen to it outside of watching the films or anything.
No, I get that. Well, I mean, and it's one of those things where I do like to have people over here. If I ever have anybody from Britain, I do want to know how disproportionate is my love of Monty Python, because I do feel like, and I have had people on recently who are like, they're fine, but like I was shocked to see how much Americans love Monty Python. Yeah, which is fine.
Well, so I would say it's pretty big still in England. Like a lot of people quote it, like he's not the Messiah sort of thing. Course. Like everyone knows that line.
Of course.
It's pretty big. I do know that Americans do like a lot of British stuff. Like for me, I never really got into Downton Abbey, but I know that a lot of Americans really love Downton Abbey, and I couldn't watch a TV show without someone referencing Downton Abbey.
Oh fuck! Yeah, sure.
So, like, I get it. It's a lot of British humor is very dry.
Sure.
And I think that's probably what people like about it. It can be very dark and dry and unexpected.
There are times though when I will say, and again, when Ramesh Ranganathan was on the show, the things that I had to explain to him were some of the shit that was my first exposure, and that I've since realized is not exemplary. Is like, okay, Are You Being Served came over here, which is, it's kind of bad. Keeping Up Appearances, equally kind of really bad. It's not like it's not, here's the best we have. It's like, here's what we've got. And so, whereas like I didn't discover Spaced until like way too late. Spaced.
Me too, actually.
Really?
I've been spotting Simon Pegg up there staring down at me this whole time. I didn't find Spaced until after Shaun of the Dead had come out. And then I went back and rinsed the whole thing. I love Spaced.
It's the fucking best show.
Yeah, it is a really fantastic. But it's one of my favourite British TV shows, maybe, actually.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, it's brilliant. All of his stuff, all those films. World's End, maybe, but like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz.
Yeah,
incredible.
It's the best. When Shaun of the Dead, when Hot Fuzz came out, they had, this is one of the great moments of my life, and it's the stupidest, and it's a big fanboy moment. Went to Hot Fuzz. Was it Hot Fuzz? Yes, we had to have been going to Hot Fuzz because it had just come out, and I decided like every other fucking idiot there who could grow a goatee that I would dress like Sean.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, we all like,
Yeah.
and then Edgar Wright's just like, you're welcome for the easiest Halloween costume on the planet. Like, here you are. But he did take a picture with me at the end, and that was the
there you
fucking
go.
greatest thing on the planet.
I love Edgar Wright.
He's a genius.
Scott Pilgrim is one of my favorite films, and he did
Oh my
a
God.
perfect job on that.
I will say, this is just me bragging, but I've now played Sean and Scott Pilgrim on stage.
Have you?
Yes, and like that's like the fucking dream.
Yeah.
Why we haven't done Hot Fuzz yet, Natalie, my producer? Why we haven't done Hot Fuzz yet? I don't fucking know. Because I would
Get
do
on
just
it,
fine.
Natalie.
Thank you, Natalie. Jesus. Let's see. Let's go back to Bob's Burgers for a moment. Let's go back to the album for a moment.
Yes.
Have you gotten a chance to examine it since I handed it to you? Not really. Is
I've
there anything that's... I mean, it's massive. So
It is huge.
And there's a lot to wade through if you haven't seen it before.
It is very weighty and big, and it's great. Let's open this thing.
I've
up.
since been told there are several more versions of this than I realized. So this is like the biggest version of it, which has just got all this extra shit in it, but also just the beautiful album itself.
Oh, I mean, this is the test. If you can like name all these characters.
Yeah.
Like a giant Wonder Dwarf, wide. Jimmy Pesto's, Yours Truly Stationery. God, there's so many shops here I didn't know existed.
I know. I noticed that too when I look at it. Yeah, so the inside of the gatefold, it's a 3-way gatefold, and it's just it's Wonder Dwarf, it's the whole side of town. Jimmy Pesto's on one side, Bob's Burgers on the other side,
And everything down to Wonder Dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
then
so beautiful.
what else have we got on the back? Oh, the listing of
Just a
all
list
songs.
of the millions of songs on this.
I mean, how many
album.
others? 107 songs on this.
107.
That is so many songs.
Yeah, I mean, I've had 3-disc albums before, but none of them have that many tracks on them.
And the discs are all coloured, aren't
Yes,
they?
yeah. I had the red one, the red one, the green one, and then the yellow. I want to say.
Let's say yellow.
Yeah,
It's
I think it's
probably
yellow, and then the little that one is onions or a dollop of mayo, whatever it is. It's white, so that one is great as well.
So this is...
It's the two covers.
Oh, by Bob's Buskers.
Yes, right.
Yes. I really didn't think of that one.
It's a delightful thing. I don't know. And when I got to go to the offices, it was just so nice to kind of see this entire. That's one thing that freaked me out. Is like the entire world of Bob's Burgers seems to have exploded at the bento box offices. I love that. Like I collect props and I like to recreate props. So the idea of like recreating a cartoon world in real life is kind of my shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, so I think I'm sure I'm going to be allowed to talk about this. There is artwork on the walls.
Yes.
That are things, and this is just me as a fan when I came to visit it, just to check out that this job was real and not fake. I lost my shit over it.
Of course.
They've got some stuff on the walls that are taken from episodes, things that you wouldn't even see, but it just expands the world. One of them is like my very favorite episode of the show is Tammy's bar mitzvah.
Yes.
Because that actually won them the Emmy, the first Emmy that episode. Because Tammy is just one of my favorite characters because she's horrible. She's just horrible, and the dynamic between her and Tina I always find has some of the best humor. But obviously she had her bar mitzvah and invited people there, and on the wall is a thank you card that she would have sent to people to say thanks for coming to Tammy's bar mitzvah. You never see that in the episode, but it's a lovely piece of artwork that someone's drawn.
Good.
And I love that much thought goes into this stuff that you probably won't maybe get to see. I don't know, but it just is glorious that the world extends that far for the creators of it.
Right. I mean, the idea to have enough love to actually make something like that, you wouldn't have to do that. It's not like a show. Like I said, I collect props. Somebody made that because it had to be on camera. But I love the idea that they're like, no, this world is pretty important to me. I'm going to make a thing.
That's it. But I don't think that even was on camera.
Right,
Thing.
exactly.
I think that was
even
ever
better.
Seen. Yeah,
That's even
it's
better
a
to
lovely
me.
piece. And I keep every day I'm thinking, I'm going to steal that.
Of course.
One day that is not going to be there. It's going to be in my apartment. So Lauren, if you ever listen to this, just keep an eye on that poster.
That's phenomenal. I love that so much.
Yeah.
This is a side question, completely unrelated.
Sure.
Do you speak any variation of Welsh? Can you speak?
I am fluent in Welsh.
You are fluent in Welsh.
Fluent in Welsh.
What is the longest? So what's the name of that town? What's the name of the town of the? I'm sorry,
Where
this
my
is the most
dentist used to
American
be.
bullshit. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
My dentist used to be there. It is Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Dolgeri Chwydobwys and Seilio Gogogoch.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's one word.
Now he does that. He's there just to test to make sure your teeth are not loose, right? That's so you say
Sure.
that just to make sure your teeth
Of course,
don't fall out.
that's
Okay.
how. Of course, that's how every Welsh child learns that one. Yeah. And when your teeth start falling out, it's a mess. Just firing off in every direction. It's so gross.
Sorry, it's the most typical bullshit to ask of anybody.
No,
who's
you're the
Welsh.
first person who has asked me about that.
You
since I
kidding
got
me?
Here. Yeah, I mean, people don't know about it really. Many people are surprised that Welsh is its own language, and understandably, there's only 2 million people in Wales, and a quarter speak it fluently. So only 500,000 people speak it.
Shit.
It used to not be. What's the word I'm looking for? Mandatory. It used to not be mandatory to teach it in schools.
Okay.
But now it is.
It is.
They're trying to bring it back.
That's good.
Because my school that I went to was first language Welsh. Like I had to speak it.
Really?
Every day. Yeah,
That's awesome.
constantly. Yeah, I've lost my accent completely now. Now I've just got a standard British accent, but still fluent in Welsh. Useful as that is.
All you're doing is helping Americans who don't know the difference. Oh, he's
Well,
British. He's
so
got
actually,
a British accent.
Just to speak about Archer for 1 second.
Yeah.
There is an episode where they go to Wales.
Is there?
Yeah.
See, I haven't seen enough Archer. I've seen all Bob's Burgers.
Oh, okay. So there's an episode of Archer where they go to Wales, and the episode title is Achub y Morfilod, which translates to Save the Whales. But it's literally like Wales as in the creature, not the country. But I love that they went that deep with it.
Yeah.
And like they've actually got some Welsh speaking people in the episode, and I was like, this is so niche.
That's fucking great.
I'm loving it.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Like that's I don't know, like that to me, that just that little bit of respect, or like, well, if we're going to do this,
Go all in.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's way funnier.
Yeah.
Funnier to more people.
Yeah.
More accessible.
Which Bob's does as well. Like in the very early episode, the one with the taffy butt, Cyndi Lauper is singing the song, and
ridiculous
it's
to
on
me.
the album.
It's ridiculous to me.
To get that early on, like really early episode, to get Cyndi Lauper in to sing a song, like, well done.
Why did I not ask him about that? She's like my first crush. I
Oh,
was
really?
3, and I fell in love with her voice in Time After Time.
Yeah.
Why I didn't ask him about meeting or knowing? I don't know if he knows her. I
Maybe
don't know
he
the
does.
situation.
Maybe, but it's really cool because
She nails it.
when I saw the episode, I thought, oh, it's a really fun parody of her. No, that's her.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't. What I'm also very excited about, and at least he made this clear, is that there's going to be more albums. I'm very excited about
Yes,
that.
I believe so.
And that means at this point, then I can then have you sign something related to that album because you will have worked on.
I will have
the
worked
season.
on them.
So that's
yeah.
exciting to me.
Yeah, we already know that the Christmas episode is a musical, and I hope so much that the songs from that end up on that album.
They have to.
They
right?
have to. And if they do, yeah, I'll sign that because I've worked.
Please.
Which is crazy,
Right. I'm so fucking happy for you. This is so good. It's such a good thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, you deserve it, obviously. But
you.
like, that it happened the way it did, I also was like, I know he's not fucking with him, but if I were you, I would also be like, this is a long game prank. Like, I'm gonna get there, and they're fucking with me.
Literally, like I say, until literally today, I saw a bit of something that I had storyboarded, animated fully, and I was like, okay, I've done that. I storyboarded that, and now it's going to be on the television. Like, that it's not felt more real, and I had the biggest grin on my face, like, because it's just in this gone from 4 months. Like 4 months ago, I was just in London doing my thing, and now I'm living in LA and working on this TV show that I adore. Like,
Yeah.
it's craziness, absolute craziness.
Is there anything English that you're missing right now, like jonesing for?
Oh, fried breakfast, like a proper.
Oh,
fry-up.
fuck.
Like
And
English bacon.
I was going to be like, you can go here to get... No, I don't think there's any place that's going to do that. We've tried to replicate it ourselves, and it just doesn't happen.
But I found a British shop.
Oh, there are plenty. There's some good
so-
ones.
yeah,
Which one are you going to?
So there's one in Santa Monica.
Oh,
that
sure.
I saw, and I went there. I mean, it was extortionate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like a can of beans in the UK
It's like
is maybe like 15 pence, which is like
Uh-huh.
like 50 cents even.
about
if
$6
less than that.
here, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I bought it.
Of course you did. Well, I will tell you, knowing where you work, there's one called Piccadilly Shop. And
There
it's-
is. Yes, I've been to that one too.
Okay, good. So
Yes.
it's closer.
Because there's the British pub next to it.
Yes,
Yeah.
slightly cheaper. Maybe
Okay.
a bag of Twiglets is like $4.
Okay. Twiglets. I can live without Twiglets.
I love them.
Okay.
But the problem is, I'm one of those dicks who think I'm an Anglophile. And, really, I just like the snacks.
Well, so orange squash is a thing that you guys just don't do here, and that upsets me.
I'm sorry.
But they sell it there. That's where I bought some
they
squash
do?
from that shop.
Good.
So I'm all right. I can top myself up now. And also, really weirdly, I don't like tea, but I've moved here and found a tea that I like.
Really?
Which I enjoy the irony of. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's apple and cranberry. Delicious.
That's the fruitiest
It's
tea.
the fruitiest tea ever.
It's not
It's not tea.
Right. No, but it sounds delicious. It sounds amazing.
It is.
Sorry. If I'm not careful, this will turn into the English snack
Yeah.
cast, which, by the way, I've thought about doing. I could do an
God.
hour on Twiglets. I'm certain I could.
It's the spin-off.
Yeah.
Twiglets on Twiglets.
The only reason I like Twiglets is I only heard of them because of Spaced.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's because it says Twiglets make me violent, and I'm like, what the fuck's a Twiglet? And I took them, I tried them, and I'm like, I took them like they're a drug. I took
now.
a couple Twiglets,
Yes.
and I just got high as fuck. No, they're just so good.
A Twiglet's a form of snack also.
You
Because I feel
should
like we're
point
saying
that
the word
out.
Twiglet, but
So
if you don't know what a Twiglet is,
Yeah, I'm a dick. I'm just a pretentious a-hole right
it's like
now.
like a snack, like a. Oh, it's not
They
crisps.
taste burned though. They're like little. It's like a Cheeto. It's like a long stick of snack.
Is a knickknacks a thing here?
No.
Knickknacks aren't a thing here. Okay. Yeah, Cheeto. It's like the shape of a Cheeto,
Yeah.
but a little harder, and it tastes burns, and I don't like
And
it.
it looks like a twig.
It's like Marmite, but is Marmite a thing here? Don't know.
You can get it at English shops. There was a
Okay.
shortage a while ago.
Oh,
And it was
God.
like ridiculously expensive for that garbage that tastes like poison. Tastes like salt.
Oh,
that is all.
I don't
Marmite
like it.
It's
No, I
all it
don't like
tastes
it
like.
at all.
Black salt lick gross.
Yes,
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, so sorry. I'm again, I'm the worst. Let's do this. I always do this towards the end. You have to make a recommendation for this album because you now work for them. But if you're going to recommend let's say somebody hasn't heard of Bob's Burgers and their first exposure is going to be this album.
Yes.
Recommend it to them.
So I think a lot of people will have either seen Die Hard or Working Girl, right? I would just start there. I think that show that song. There's two songs on there actually from that episode, but it sums up, I think, the humor and heart that it has, where it's able to take something that you love, spin it, and make you love it even more. Also, just listen to the whole thing. The whole thing is just full of songs from every subject you could ever imagine.
Yeah.
Because they're also like from gardening to diarrhea to like who knew that the story of Thomas Edison and an elephant could be made into such a wonderful song, like, and with lyrics that are so smart.
Yes.
Like, I didn't know that the elephant from that thing was called Topsy, but like one of the lines is, "They'll say, oh, Topsy, at my autopsy." Like, that's genius.
It is.
Lyrics like that, and the genius of whoever wrote all those songs. Just check out this album. It's so good.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Let's do this. So where can people find you online? Is there anything you want to promote? Go for it.
So I'm follow me on Twitter, really, I guess, which is Chongster62, CHONGSTER 62. Same on Instagram. I probably post more on Instagram because like I'm posting pictures of just like the whole process of me moving over here and stuff, and things that I want to promote. I'll just promote watching Bob's Burgers. The Christmas episode is coming up on the 10th of December, and it's well worth watching.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just, since this is coming out this week, I will just promote come see me in Scrooged, a drinking game at Acme Hollywood if you're in Los Angeles. It's like $20. Bring your own beer. You can watch me pretend that I'm Bobcat Goldthwait for an hour and a half. So, well, it's closer to 3 hours. I'm sorry. There's an intermission. There's a lot of drinking. People have to urinate. But it's a good show. You guys should come see that. That's about it. Thank you guys for listening. Simon, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And as always, have a good thing. Comedy on Vinyl is a production of Stolen Dress Entertainment. It is produced by Mike Warden and is hosted and edited by Jason Klamm. Our theme song was composed and performed by Richard Levinson. Please visit stolendress.com to listen to our other podcasts, read our blogs, read our tweets, watch our videos, and read our books. Please subscribe on iTunes, and if you like us, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. You can find us on facebook.com/comedyonvinyl, Twitter @comedyonvinyl, and find everything else at comedyonvinyl.com. A major portion of Comedy on Vinyl has been underwritten by Stand Up Records. Please visit standuprecords.com for all your comedy needs and tune into the new Stand Up channel available on the Roku, where you can also find select episodes of this podcast.